Hi, Steve and Caleb with Brownells here with another edition of Smyth Busters. And today we're going to look at gas piston systems and the myth that they are inherently inaccurate. Is that right?
That's absolutely right. And this myth has been around for a bit of a while now. I think I know why it came about, but there's just a lot of stuff out there. This is one of those where, of course, I hit the internet, got onto the forums, and it's more of an older myth, but it's still out there and people still believe it. So that's why we're here.
Well, it's my understanding that a lot of matches have been won with gas piston guns at Camp Perry and all around the world. So how do you think this all got started?
So I think it came from mainly some of the older piston conversion kits. They were big, they were bulky, they just absolutely destroyed the barrel harmonics.
So we're talking about ARs right now,
We're
right?
we're talking
ARs.
Yeah, we're going to talk strictly ARs on this one. And those piston conversion kits, the older ones, any modern piston conversion kit you get will shoot right beside or outshoot a direct impingement gun. It all depends on how the firearm's built itself. So that's where it mainly came from, was just those. And you can, if you jump online and look at them, some of the older piston conversion kits, they're huge. You can't put a low profile like handguard. You can't free float handguard over them or anything like that.
That's a handicap right there.
Yeah, exactly. So that's mainly where it came from. But if you look at any modern piston gun, like or that's built on the AR platform, like the LWRC REPR, that's arguably one of the most accurate AR rifles in existence. And
Good point.
It's a piston gun.
I think some of this comes from other designs that they're just assuming that the AR is going to have the same problem too.
Yeah, and it also comes down to long stroke versus short stroke gas pistons. Inherently, the short stroke is typically going to be more accurate depending on the firearm platform. Of course, that's not really a thing on the AR system. All those are going to be short stroke, but that's another big crossover as far as the myth goes there.
But plenty of good scores have been shot with the old M1 Garands, which is a piston type system.
Yep.
M1As, M14s, FALs for that matter.
Exactly. So this is one of those myths that really all you need to do is look at the history of the firearms and you can debunk it just from that.
I wonder if this is connected with AK accuracy. Where people say, all AKs are inaccurate, therefore all piston guns are inaccurate.
Yeah, and that's another myth we can touch on as well. All AKs are inaccurate. We won't get into that today.
I used to be a believer in that. I really did.
Well, I think kind of everybody who favors the AR platform was at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one we'll definitely need to touch on in the future.
I've seen too many good groups shot with AKs now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that that's definitely a myth.
Yeah, at least these days it is. If you've got a piston-driven AR, you're going to be able to shoot right up there with the gas impingement people. No problem. So I guess that myth is pretty much busted.
Agreed.
Now, if you have any experience with a gas piston system that was super accurate or super inaccurate, we'd like to hear from you. Leave us a comment, write us a note, do something. In the meantime, thanks for watching. We'll see you again with another edition of